Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we're going to take a look at Tauntaun drum machine, or Tauntaun drum machine. Tauntaun, doesn't really matter. So there is a free version of Tauntaun and it's completely fully functional and you can use it. The only thing you can't do is import your own samples. So this is the full version where you can import your own samples, and I guess most people will want to do that. But anyway, you can download it completely for free and use it with the included samples, and they are there, as you can see, happily sitting there. So you do get loads, and you can, of course, manipulate your samples in any way you like. Now, there may be some other limitations with the free version, the ability to save projects or something like that. I honestly don't know, because this is the full version. The developer sent me the codes for the unlock. So I'm going to show you the whole thing anyway. The thing is, here we go. First off, it's you have 16 bars, 16 step sequencer that you can have up to 4 bars in length. Okay, but each individual track in that sequencer can be either 1 bar. Like, so for instance, on the bass drum, we want it 1 bar, so we just want the bass drum to kick along like this. Okay, and then on the hats here, we want, say, a variation over 2 bars. Well, the cool thing is with Tauntaun is as soon as you select 2 bars, it copies the information exactly to the second bar, so you can just then quickly, and it'll go back to your 1 bar. Okay, and again, if I go to 4 bars now, it will copy them exactly the same, so I can make further variations. However, my bass drum will still sit at just 1 bar. So you can build up patterns like this, and you can say set that to 4 bars, and at the very end bar, just have that going on like that. But our bass drum is still on 1 bar. Our hats are on thing, and it will do it in multiples of 2, so it'll either be 2 bars or 4 bars. You can't have 3 bars. So that's how that works anyway. Okay, so moving on, if I wanted to then save this as a project, for instance, I could go to them projects and it will be automatically saved. Now I've set this up as video demo, but that will be video demo. All right, now if we go here to patterns, this is where we can store our patterns. Ignore those 2, they're empty. But if I want to do this, I would select store pattern and store it in number 1. And then that pattern is then locked to number 1. Okay, that's it. And then I can move on to my next pattern and start again with another, set up another drum pattern, basically. So if I do this now, it'll play nothing, obviously, because there's nothing there. Unless I put something in. Let's put some overhead in, open hat, sorry. And then I could just, you can see our counter going around here. Now this is kind of designed brilliantly for live performance, by the way. Okay, so you see this. Now here along the bottom where we have perform and mute, let's select mute. That allows us to mute and unmute our selected track. Okay, and perform. Now snap just locks certain parameters in. It snaps them into place basically. So you don't really need to worry too much about that unless you want to delve in deeper, but get the app, check that out. Okay, so our master section here is kind of self-explanatory. You have a great big tempo wheel here where you can go right the way up to 999, and it's very, very nicely controlled. And then you have global delay and global reverb. Amplification again, you can control. So let's play our bass drum. You can control the attack of any of the samples, the decay, the pan, and the level. Okay, and then delay send. You don't really hear it on because the bass drum is set and locked into time, you know. So let's stop that again. Now with the sample page here, what you can do is you can control the tuning of that sample, the saturation, so the bass drum again. The saturation, the frequency, and you also have the low pass filters as well, so you can have low pass or high pass or band pass. Okay. So that's the basic controls, and you can control it over any. Now to change a bass drum, it's dead easy. All we need to do is play it and then select the one we want to use, or even go onto a cowbell there. But let's select our snare. Okay, so that's how you get your own sounds, and sorry, that's how you choose your sounds for each particular track. You just move the actual thing there, so we can go back to select now. So you know how to set up a pattern, you know how to then go into patterns and then say, let's save that one in there. I don't think I've made that much difference, but there you go. So let's move on to, let's go back to our sample. Let's go back to manage samples now, and I'll show you how you import your own. So this is very cool. You can import from Dropbox, Audio Share, or iCloud, so you're really, really, really good to go. These are all the factory samples, and these are the loaded samples in this particular project, if you like. Okay, so if I go to user library now, you will see that I've already imported a few, and I can, well, that was a bit loud, so these are going to be pretty loud. So I'm going to just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete some of those like that, and I'm just going to place these in there instead. And you'll see they'll start to change here because I've deleted them. So let's just put these here. We got some, let's see, I can use one of their hi-hats though. We've got a snare, let's have that impact. Sorry, let's pick it up. Put it in there. And what we know. Oh, let's import another one. So we've got them there. So I'll import from Dropbox. Open Dropbox. Not Dropbox. I don't want to import from Dropbox. Why? Oh, look, there's my Yamaha picture. I want to import from Audio Share. And I am going to go to the Reflective Pack, which is Electronic Sounds Pack, which is available from electronicsounds.com. And I'm going to choose, let's choose pad here. Oh, actually, no, let's choose bass. Bass might be more interesting. And then I can, that was loud as well. Let's choose that one just to save time, and we can port into app. And that will be imported into our, well, you can see there into our user library. So I'm going to pick that up there, and I'm going to place that there like that. Okay, I'm going to close. I'm done now. Yes, I don't need one in there. I'm going to close that. Now you can see here now that I have and I have a blank space there, but I'm going to replace, you see at the moment it's playing the one that I took out, so it's nothing there, but I'm going to replace that with weird kick thing. And I'm going to replace that as well. I'll leave that on that. Okay, so that's cool. I'm happy with that for the basic start off. So what I'm going to do now is show you the very, very, very cool parameter locking. Now this is what sets Tauntaun apart from its the other drum machines app. This is very, very cool. I can lock parameters for any step. I can even lock a sample in, but I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to go back to, no, I don't want weird kick thing on that, do I? Golly, oh, no. You can see it changing there anyway, but what was it I had? That was CP, I want hats. Just let me play this. Get a... Make it a bit more interesting. So I'm going to unmute those, go back to select, go to my weird effects thing. Now, I'm going to do something that is going to sound very, very, very strange, firstly. Okay, so I'm going to play the pattern, but I'm going to fill every single one of these up with this weird kick thing, okay? On this one bar we've got set up for it. So this is going to sound odd. And then I'm going to use parameter locking to change that completely. I'll show you. So we make sure that our kick is selected, okay? And I want to go to amplification because I want a parameter lock to decay. So I'm going to hold that. Just hold onto the, like, all you need to do is hold the step, and you will see that that turns white. And there now, I don't know if you can see this, but it says one lock. So I'm going to do the same for this one. I'm going to take that right down, and that one right down. And I'm going to do the same for this one, this one, this one, and also I think this one, this one, this one. I can do this while it's playing, by the way, as well. So, and also this one and this one. Now let's see how this sounds. I can go even further. Go into our snares now. And I'm going to parameter lock these to hard left and right. If you're listening through headphones, you'll hear these two will just jump from left to right really quick. So in this one, which isn't used, let's go back to our sample. I shall go back to the top here, and I think I will go to manage samples, and this one here, I'm going to place in there like this. This is what I imported earlier. It's more like a pad sound kind of thing. It's just a note. Okay, and you can see that it automatically, because I just need to change the actual way. No, we'll use the bass, because that's what I said I was going to do. We'll use the bass. I forgot I didn't put the bass in there. So let's play the thing. I'll put one bass note there. Remember, it'll copy. Okay. So what I'm going to start to do now is parameter lock tuning on that bass, and I can do it while it's playing so I can hear what's going on. Now, of course, you can spend more time getting this exactly right. And remember to select the pattern you want to store. And you can store it in any of them, but you know. So, for instance, we could do things like this as well now. Actually, let's set that at 4 bars. Let's put a bit of saturation on it, so it's a bit louder. And drop the decay. And I'm just going to send delay just to this one. And I'm going to go to master and turn the feedback up a bit. This is the one without the clap in it. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's basically covered Tauntaun. Now, as you watch this, you can get to see how cool you can make this thing work for you. You know, the parameter locking is incredible. The fact that it's easy peasy to import your own samples and swap out the sound. One more thing I want to show you. One more thing. Let's go to let's do this. This is super cool. This is the parameter locking, sample parameter locking. You guys are gonna love this. So let's go to let's do this. I can lock a sample to a parameter. Okay, so all I need to do is choose the actual step that I can lock I can lock any sample to any just singular step. So if I hold this here and I'll do the impact on this one here, watch what happens. Now, did I lock it to this one? Okay, so if I hold that one there, let me just see. You can see that it changes to impact. I've got one lock on that, and let's switch those two off. And I could parameter lock it, change the sample on these two here. Oh, yeah. I am talking in there. So you can go on and on. And make sure I store that pattern. I'm going to overwrite that one there. So yeah, guys, there you go. That's Tauntaun drum machine, which is free to download. So all you need to do is download it, and then you can play with it, and then you can decide if you want to pay I think it's $9.99 for the actual sample import and the other bits and pieces. I think most people like sample importing their own stuff. So, you know, but you do get, it is a fabulously cool app, and the fact that you can lock all this different stuff together, because you can have as many projects as you like, is very, very, very cool. I think I've pretty much covered everything. You can kind of see how it works. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You know, you have your perform section, your mute section, your kick thing, your tracks down here, and you know that you can set your bars separately for each independent track. Hello. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a patron. I'll see you guys later.